Week 6 of the WFL here in BC. Hello everybody, I am Jim Stevens and welcome to this regional broadcast between the Hamilton Tiger Cats visiting Vancouver and the BC Lions. Hamilton at 2-3 as well as the BC Lions at 2-3. Get ready for an exciting action as we get ready for the flip of the coin. Hamilton prepares to kick the ball off to the BC Lions for the start of the game here in beautiful downtown Vancouver. And we are underway. Going to the left, taken down, gang tackled at the 32. And out comes the BC Lions attack headed by quarterback Derek Mitchell, who went 15 of 22 for 141 yards, a touchdown, and an interception last week in a loss to the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Vancouver definitely trying to find their offensive identity here. Can't decide whether to be a passing or rushing attack. Takes a snap, medium drop to the right on a quick out. They're going to rule that out of bounds, thrown to Frank Nagy. As we look at the rest of the BC offense, you have wide receiver Frank Nagy. We just saw number 88. 82, Luke Sogan. Running back 31, Jared Smith. And quarterback Derek Mitchell, number 12. BC is challenging the play that it was out of bounds. As you know here in the SFL or WFL, it is a 1 foot catch league. So if you have 1 foot in bounds, it's ruled in bounds. That sure looked like it. As we wait for the review. As I said earlier, the BC Lions are struggling to discover what kind of offense they want to run here. They seem to be out of whack as to whether they want to be a running or passing attack. They've ruled that a catch. First down for the Lions. Here we go. Second play of the drive, 1st and 10. Mitchell coming out under center, 2 tight ends. Jared Smith directly behind him. Out pass, caught by Luke Sogan, avoids the defender, 40, down to the 40, 39 they're going to say. I'm sorry, I don't know what they're saying. It should be at the 40, but they're saying the Hamilton 35. Great play, good run and pass, good pass and catch. Run after the catch, 2 tight ends again for the Lions as they're on the move here. Quick drop. Mitchell over the middle. Oh, almost intercepted. Generic safety there in there to make the play. As we take a look at the Hamilton defense, anchored by those two defensive ends. Now, the left end, number 58, Andrew Seniuk. The right end, Derek Burkholder. Middle linebacker, Scott Fletcher. And you have the 2 corners, Kevin Davidson, and the pickoff machine, Tony Palermo. Hamilton runs at 4-3. They've got 8 men on the line of scrimmage. Big package for the Lions. Mitchell doesn't like what he sees, keeps changing the play. Quick throw, caught. And a first down. I believe that was, yes it was Luke Sogan. My goodness, that was a risky play with only 1 wide receiver in a route to throw the quick slant there. Caught down, first down at 21 of Hamilton. BC is on the move on their first drive of the game. Here they go, same formation, power offense, 2 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. I believe it's Sogan to the top of your screen. Hamilton looks like they're coming. And that is Jared Smith's first carry for only a yard. Smith had a very pedestrian day last week against the Blue Bombers. 15 carries, 45 yards, no touchdowns. He had 4 catches for 7 as well. This team's just struggled mightily on the offensive side, which is quite a surprise considering the offensive weapons they have. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Hand off to Smith to the left side. Gain of 2. And again, Smith is not carrying the ball very well. His average has not been that great. Having said that, this Hamilton defense, other than the one game against Chris Murray, have been very solid against the run. So you have to expect that a little bit. They're going to shut him down. 5 wides here for Mitchell. Changing the play, it looks like. Quick out. Oh, my goodness. Almost picked off. Generic defensive back with the tip. And it's 4th and 7. And this should be a gimme. But in the NSF or the WFL, you never know with these generic kickers. As I like to say every week, you just never know. Should be a kick of 36 rather. Snap is low, kick is up. And it is good. So on their opening drive, the Vancouver Lions, BC Lions, they take the lead 3-0 on their first drive of the game with a kick from the generic kicker. As you can see, makes it right through the uprights. No problem whatsoever. Had lots of distance. Let's see if Hamilton can match that, if not exceed their point total on the next drive. Kicks up. This is Davidson on the return. Catches it deep. That was a deep kick. Making some moves out to the 24. As the Hamilton offense comes onto the field, led by quarterback Dan Dolman, number 7. Had a decent day last week, 20 of 32, 250, 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions in a loss against the Montreal Alouettes. Let's see if he can have another good day here. Hamilton comes out. Power offense. 2 tight ends, 2 backs. Hand off to Brian Carter up the middle to the left. Taken down after 3. And here we'll see the rest of the Hamilton offense. You have at halfback, we just saw him, number 34, Brian Carter. Wide receiver, 89, Ivan Bosnick. And the other wide receiver is Andrew Van Kooten, number 83. Same formation. Hamilton comes out, 2 tight ends, 2 running backs. BC in 4-3 today. 8 men in the box. Hand off to Carter, and he is stuffed behind the line. Sean Hamilton coming up from the safety position. They were creeping him up in the box as it was. Great play. Very long 3rd down for Hamilton. Dan Dolman put the ball on his shoulders. 4 wides, bunch to the left. Dolman steps back. Scrambles in the pocket over the middle. What a catch by Ivan Bosnick. Down to the 45. Great play by the Tiger Cats. Wasn't expecting that in a long down and distance. Dolman with a little scramble to his right. Feeling a little pressure. Then he launches it over the middle. Nobody around. Bosnick had to stop there for a sec to make the catch. Tackled by Hamilton and I believe, nope, and the generic corner. First down, Vancouver 45. Dolman steps to the line. 3 wide receivers. Carter to his left. BC in a nickel, way back off. See what happens here. Hand off to Carter up the middle, breaks 1 tackle, and then runs into a gang of them for a loss of 1. BC read that very well. Here we go. Let's go over the BC defensive front. You have 91, defensive end Johnny Hetherington, middle linebacker Ray Broderick, number 52, and defensive tackle 75, Pete Dearman. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers to the left. Quick drop by Dolman. Quick out. And a first down to Andrew Van Kooten on a little quick out as he got to the first down a little more on the Vancouver 34. Let's see the rest of the Vancouver defense. You have cornerback number 29, Curtis Shuttler, and strong safety number 41, Sean Hamilton. Hamilton with 9 tackles last week in a losing effort. 2 tight ends for Dolman, directly under center. Quick drop over the middle. Oh, and that was knocked down by I don't know if that was Sean Hamilton or if the generic receiver got in the way, because it looked like he had Van Kooten on the in route. But to no avail. 2nd and 10 on the Vancouver 34. There's Hamilton there, being a force again tonight. Power formation for the Tiger Cats. 8 men at the front of the line. Looks like they're coming. Hand off to Carter to the right, or left, excuse me. Gain of 1. Another 3rd and long for the Tiger Cats as they competed their last 3rd and long. Can they do it again this time? Carter last week, 24 for 124 and 3 touchdowns. He had himself a good day, but he was basically the entire offense. And that's not what Hamilton wants to do. They want to be more of a balance. 4 wide receivers, 3 to Dolman's left, Carter to his left as well in the backfield. Lions in the dime. Quick drop by Dolman. Quick out. Caught by Bosnick, but momentum carries him out of bounds before the first down marker. If he had kept his balance, he would have got the first down. There was nobody around him at the time. Here we go. Another chance for the kickers at the Vancouver 26. This will be a kick of 43. This is the danger zone when it comes to the kickers in the SF or WFL. Just never know. Good snap. Hold got down in time. And it is it is good. My mistake. Very good. 43 kick field goal. The Tiger Cats have tied this game with a matching opening drive of field goal as the BC Lions. Sean Johnson, generic kicker, good job. Let's see what they can do. BC, can they retaliate, put some more points on the board, or can this Hamilton defense shut them down? Here we go. Here's the kick. Short kick. Taken at the 15. And he is gang tackled pretty much immediately. Gain of 16 yards. Vancouver gets the ball at their own 31. See if Derek Mitchell and company can add some more points to the board. They're looking to score some points. They've been very disappointing on the point scoring side. There's Hamilton's middle linebacker, Scott Fletcher. Hasn't been much of a force yet today, but you never know. 2 tight ends, power formation for the Lions. Hand off to Smith. Smith trying to go on the outside, and he goes nowhere as a couple of generics gang up for the tackle on Smith. 2nd and 12, loss of 2. Empty backfield this time. 5 wide receivers for Mitchell. Dime package for Hamilton. Takes a snap. Quick drop. Over to the right. Intercepted. That is Kevin Davidson for the touchdown. Pick 6. And the Tiger Cats are up 10-3. What an awful decision by Mitchell. I don't know if that was provided because of the pressure and he let it go early. But Kevin Davidson was all over that. He was the only person in the area. Got to question the decision by Mitchell on that one. 9-3, excuse me, for the Tiger Cats with just the extra point to make it 10-3. Not the way Vancouver wanted to come out after Hamilton had tied the game on their opening drive. Second drive, pick 6. Not what you were hoping for. Snap is good. Kick is up. And it's good, and we have a 10-3 game. Hamilton Tiger Cats coming into BC and taking a lead early in the first quarter. And here we go. Kick is away. Caught at the 10. Up the middle, tries a spin move. Up to the Vancouver 30. Now let's see if Mitchell can make amends for that awful pass he made on the last drive there. One play, one interception, or excuse me, 2 plays, 1 interception. As the Lions come out, looks like they're going to try and run the ball some more. Power formation. Hamilton crowding the line of scrimmage. We got 7, 8 guys near the line. Smith to the outside, gain of 5. Questionable decision there. If he had gone even further outside, I think he may have gone to the house, but he decided to spin move and back inside. These are the kinds of things we're talking about with the Lions. They've just struggled to find an identity here so far in the WFL. Two wide receivers atop your screen. Hamilton adjusting their linebackers. Medium drop, Mitchell. Quick out. And that is caught for a first down by number 88, Frank Nagy. Last week he went 3 catches, 74 yards, and a touchdown. For the season, he has 28 catches, 559 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Not a bad little go through 4 games. Mitchell under center, hands up, straight up the middle. And Smith gains 5. Nice little ISO play up the middle, taking advantage of those generic defensive tackles of Hamilton. 2nd and 5, Vancouver. On the Vancouver 47. There's Derek Burkholder, one of the lead leaguer in sacks, hoping to add to that total today. Hamilton looks like they're blitzing. All the linebackers looking like they're blitzing. Yes, they are. My goodness, Jared Smith had nowhere to go on that one. Hamilton bringing the house. A loss of 5 after a gain of 5. Watch this. 8 guys coming, frees up the defensive tackle, and looked like Kevin Davidson was even in on that play. 3rd and 10 for the Lions. Derek Mitchell's got to wonder what's going on. 4 wide receivers. Mitchell moves in the pocket, evades the rush. Almost intercepted again. Fletcher had his hands on it, but did not catch it. Lucky for Mitchell, that could have been a horrendous way to start. So they go for the punt, 4th and 10. Punt again. Now this is what Vancouver's had trouble with, is maintaining drives all season long as they kick the ball off to the Tiger Cats. Kevin Davidson back to receive the punt. Now that was almost blocked. Davidson back. He's going to try and return it. Misses 1 tackle. Isn't going to miss those 2 as he's taken down at the Hamilton 18. As Hamilton comes out for their 2nd drive of the game, Dan Dolman and company looking to repeat, march down, maybe get a touchdown this time instead of a field goal, but at least march down the field much like they did as they come out for their 2nd drive. Three wide receivers. Looks like the Lions are in the nickel, way back off on their coverage. Dolman with a quick drop over the middle. And that is caught. I believe that was the generic. It is. No, it's generic tight end with the catch for a first down. So you see nobody over the middle. Finds a spot in that zone. Good catch. Ivan Bosnick getting ready to make himself Fumble! My goodness, I believe that caught, yes, it was thrown to Bosnick. Dolman had lots of time, and the big hit by the generic makes Ivan fumble the ball. I believe it was picked up by Shuttler. Yes, it was. Curtis Shuttler with the recovery. Has the... Oh, Hamilton's challenging the fumble. I don't... Oh, they're saying there's no possession. Well, that's a possibility. He did have the ball. The rules are a little bit different than the NFL here in the WFL, so it's tough to say whether this will be considered a possession or not. As you see, there's a catch. That might be an incompletion. Let's see what the ruling on the field is by the referees. And there we go. Considered an incomplete pass, no fumble. Good call by Craig Malowski, Coach Craig Malowski, to throw the flag there. Get the challenge. It's Hamilton and Ivan Bosnick get a chance to redeem themselves here. 2nd and 10 on the 33. 2 tight ends. Dolman directly under center. Dolman with the quick drop. And he is taken down. Is that going to be considered? Yes, it is. It's going to be considered an incomplete pass. I don't know about that. I think that should have been a sack for Johnny Hetherington. But they are going to call that an incomplete pass. So 3rd and 10, Hamilton with a little more manageable than what could have been right there. BC's defense picking it up here at home. Dolman in the shotgun. There's a snap, quick drop. Getting chased by Hetherington in the throw. Man, oh man, he airmailed that one. That could have been an interception easily. So there was literally nobody around except orange jerseys. Pressure put on by John Hetherington. 4th and 10, Hamilton will punt. Curtis Shuttler back to receive the kick. Looks like a decent one. A little short. Takes it at the 34. And they're going to say he got 2 yards on his forward progress as the BC Lions come out and try for a 3rd time. See if they can get down into that Hamilton red zone once again. Mitchell coming out. Not doing that great. Interception, pick 6 earlier in the game on the 2nd drive of the game for the Lions. 3 wide receiver setup. Hamilton in the nickel. Mitchell under center. Quick drop. Swings it out to Smith. Smith's going to make some yardage here. Gain at 5 up to the 41. Nice easy completion. Get the ball moving. Maybe try and get Mitchell into some rhythm here. He's been struggling so far today. Power formation. Hand off to Smith to the left. Breaks it through to the 49, 50. They're going to say the 50 for a 1st down. Carry of 7. Good job. As we see here off to the left, pulling guard. Got some good blocking here. Smith gets outside. And then there's Tony Palermo. And it looks like, yep, Scott Fletcher with the tackle. BC on the move. There's Scott Fletcher there. Hoping to become the tackling machine that everybody expects him to be. Hamilton backs off their corners quite a bit here. Power formation, BC. Mitchell steps back, quick drop. Nice quick out, caught by Sogan for a gain of 9. Luke Sogan's been having himself a decent game first half so far. Great pass by Mitchell. Lots of time there. As it's 2nd and 1 on the Hamilton 41. It looks like BC's on the move. 2 tight ends, 2 running backs again. Hamilton crowding the line. 9 guys by the line of scrimmage. Mitchell makes an adjustment. Toss. Smith's going to make the first down. He's break a couple. Up to the 34. And BC is on the move on the back of Jared Smith. Little toss play here. Breaks the first tackle. Runs through a second and then gets taken down by the linebacker, the generic. And that is the end of the first quarter. Hamilton up 10-3. BC marching here. Coming into the Hamilton 34. Some great runs by Jared Smith. They were running two tight ends. Hamilton starting to crowd the line a little more. Stop this running game. Smith taken well behind the line by the generic. I believe that was the generic. Yes, it was. Generic linebacker. All over that. Hamilton crowd the line of scrimmage on that play. They had 8 men in the box. You got to think Mitchell should have made a change in the play. Two running backs. Traditional set. Hamilton was, again, 8 in the box. Jared Smith up the middle, breaks a tackle. Down to the 23, gain of 12. Great job by Jared Smith on the right-hand side on that little ISO play. And they are chewing up Hamilton inside. This is very rare. Watch this. No tackling going on whatsoever by the Tiger Cats today. Finally taken down by Fletcher and a whole bunch of others. At the Hamilton 23, the BC is really getting their running game going here. Maybe this is the way they need to go. I'll allow the Blue Bombers and the Saskatchewan Roughriders go with a run-based attack. 2 tight ends, 2 running backs, power formation again. Hamilton's backed off all their defensive backs, looking for a throw. Over the middle, one-handed catch. Was that Sogan again? Yes, it was. Luke Sogan having himself quite the day. Gain of 7. The little one-handed catch over the middle. Pretty brave with that one. BC on the move. 2 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. Hamilton adjusting the linebackers. Looks like a zone defense here. Mitchell moves. Little throw. And that was dropped. I don't know if that was, I think that was, yes, the generic fullback. He was open. There was no reason, but then again, with the generics in this league, you just never know what's going to happen there. Would have been tackled right away. 3rd and 3. 3rd and very manageable the way BC's moved the ball in this drive. See if Hamilton can dial up something to stop this drive cold. Force them to field goal. 2 backs, 3 wide receivers. Pro set. Mitchell in the shotgun. A lot of cushion here by these defensive backs. They only need 3 yards. Mitchell with the catch. Little swing pass over here to Smith. Can he make the first down? He does. To the 10, to the 9, they're going to say. Tackled by Tony Palermo. Got to question the coverage there by the Tiger Cats. They were playing way off the ball. They only needed 3 yards. You would have thought they would have pressed the receivers, forced them to get those 3 yards, but I guess not. BC in the red zone. Mitchell under center. Hands it off to Smith up the middle. Reasonable gain of 3. There you see his average there for the day, 3.6 yards. That's not too bad. That's around his average for the year. I believe he's in that 3.5 to 3.7 range for the season. Smith has ran for 19 carries for 159 yards through 4 games. Snap. Mitchell over the middle, caught and taken down at the 1. Was that Sogan? No, that was Frank Nagy this time. Hamilton, or the BC Lions, are threatening here. 3rd and goal. See what they can do. Two tight ends. Hamilton's all over that line of scrimmage. Handoff to Smith to the left side. And he is in for a touchdown. That is touchdown number 4 for the season for Jared Smith. As the Lions have come back to score 9, or have 9, chance to tie this game with the extra point. Nice little, just off the left side. Good blocking by the lineman. Hamilton couldn't get there. 10-9 with this extra point to tie the game. I think that's what BC needed. They needed to get out and do a couple sustained drives here to get their confidence back up, as they've been struggling most of the season. Kicks low. Kicker gets it up in time, and it is a tie ball game, 10-10. Here in Vancouver, with just under 8 minutes to play in the second quarter. Here's the kick. Davidson to receive. Takes it up to the middle. Tries to get through a gang of tacklers, and that's as far as he'll get to Hamilton 31. Well, let's see if Dan Dolman and the Tiger Cats offense can come out and repeat what they did last time the Lions scored. Score a 3 or even a touchdown. They haven't scored a touchdown yet today. All they have to score, the offense, is a field goal. So they come out in the power offense set. Lions backing way off. Dolan with a medium drop. Caught by the tight end. Nope, they're going to say he dropped it. 2nd and 10 at the Hamilton 31. Good tackling there. I believe that was Sean Hamilton that made the tackle to knock the ball out before he could bring it in. Three wide receivers. Carter to Dolman's right. Dolman under center. Hand off to Brian Carter. Tries to get through one. Could not get through that tackle. Johnny Hetherington with the tackle. He's going to have a tough time getting through his tackles. 3rd and 8. Gain of 2 by Carter. You think that maybe Hamilton might need to go to the air here to take advantage of the generic-based defensive backfield for the Lions. 4 wide receivers bunched to Dolman's left. Over the middle. That is dropped. That'll be 4th and 8. I think that was Bosnick again. I'm not 100% sure. And the Tiger Cats are going to punt the ball away. 4th and 8. They can't get anything going themselves today. This is a good one. Shuttler back to receive. He's going to try and return it. Makes a miss. Spin move. And he's gang tackled at the 33. So out come the BC Lions offense. Derek Mitchell once again as they try to match the output from their last drive where they scored a touchdown to tie the game. As I was saying earlier, they're on the backs of Jared Smith so far, who's had 19 carries for 159 yards. I believe that's 49 carries. My mistake. He's had 3 touchdowns. He's had 21 catches and a receiving touchdown. Out pass, quick out. And that was Frank Nagy. Starting to get him involved in the game today, Frank. As I said earlier on, it was just Luke Sogan. You got to use both them wide receivers against this Hamilton defense. So we see Kevin Davidson there. Last week he had 8 tackles, no interceptions. He's had 28 for the year and 2 interceptions. Just one behind the team leader, Tony Palermo. 3 wide receivers for Mitchell under center. Deep drop to the right side, and that is caught by Luke Sogan. Fantastic job on the out route. Draped all over by the safety there. Generic safety. Watch this. Great throw by Mitchell. And that safety was draped all over Sogan. Great catch, way to keep it in and stay in bounds. As BC's on the move again, Hamilton at the Hamilton 48. Mitchell in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers. Hamilton the nickel, off coverage. No press here. Quick drop. Over the middle, and another catch by, is that Sogan again? No, that is the generic with a beautiful catch. You don't expect, it's a tight end. You don't expect that from the generics. As he hangs onto that ball with coverage all over him. Great job by the generic tight end. First down on the 36, and the Lions are marching again. Starting to get something going here at home. 5 wide receivers. Hamilton and dime. And again, sitting off coverage. Mitchell back. Surveys the field to the quick out to the right side. And a gain of 1. I think that was, yes, that was a generic with the catch. Derek Mitchell, 113 yards and a pick today. Not too bad for 1 half. As he steps to the line, both running backs on either side of him. 3 wide receivers. Mitchell in the shotgun. Hamilton again playing way off. Nickel defense. Handoff to Smith, and that went nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Generic tackle comes in and makes the play. 3rd and 12. Loss of 2. Let's go. Five wide receivers. Hamilton in the dime. Couple guys pressing. Not playing so far off this time. Over the right side, left side, caught again by Luke Sogan. They are just abusing Tony Palermo today. I don't know what's going on, but he cannot. He is having trouble covering Luke Sogan. Watch this. Quick out. Palermo tries to take a swing at it. Just over his hands. First down for the Lions on the move again. Inside the 30 at the Hamilton 24. 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes left. BC trying to take the lead. 3 wides. Hamilton getting a little tighter. They're trying to challenge these receivers now. Pass the run by Smith. Little counter play to the outside. Gain of 4. And they are at the red zone of Hamilton, the 20-yard line. BC once again on the move. This is the second good drive in a row for the Lions. Starting to build a little bit of continuity. That's what they're looking for. 3 wides, 2 to Mitchell's right this time. Hamilton in the nickel. Draw play. Was that a direct snap draw? I'm not exactly sure what that was there. 3rd and 3, regardless of what it was. I don't know if that was Smith or Mitchell, but it was 3rd and 3. Now at the Hamilton 17. This is a very manageable 3. Mitchell steps under center. Quick drop. Throw to the right. And that is the generic tight end, I believe, with the catch. Yes, it is. And a first down for the Lions at the Hamilton 12. They are marching. Hamilton needs to put a stop to this defense right here and force them to make a field goal. Mitchell under center. 2 tight ends. Smith directly behind him. Quick drop. Outside. Oh, that could have been picked off. One too many times to that quick out are the Lions. Davidson with the knockdown. I think if he had a little better body control, he may have had a second pick 6 of the game. See if the Lions can do something a little more creative this time. Kevin Davidson loved to catch up to Tony Palermo at the interception rate. 3 wide receivers. Mitchell under center. Quick drop. Over the middle. That is Frank Nagy with a little medium in. 3rd and 3 at the Hamilton 5. Gain of 7. Power formation there. It looks like they're going to try for the run. Be a good time for a play fake. Hamilton's crowding the line of scrimmage. 9 guys in the box. Hand up right up the middle to Jared Smith. Oh, he had a shot at it. And I don't know who that was that closed up that hole in a hurry. Great play, great stop by the Tiger Cats. So that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We have a tie ball game, 10-10. 4th down, and the Lions are pressing. Looks like the Lions are going to go for it here. Interesting call. The Lions are going to go for it. 2 tight ends. No, it looks like they're going to try the old okey doke and see if they can get Hamilton to jump off sides. Not going to happen. Good discipline by Hamilton to not let this happen. And it looks like the Lions should be, and they will take a timeout. And out comes the field goal kicking team, I would assume, to take a 3-point lead in the 2-minute warning. Pat Deptuck taking a chance there. Thought maybe he'd get them to jump off sides. To no avail. So comes the field goal unit. This is basically a extra point. So it should be pretty automatic, even for the fantastic kickers of the WFL. High snap, gets it down in time. And it is good, 19 yards. And the Lions go up 13-10 with 1:58 left in the half. See if the Tiger Cats decide to do something. They have lots of time and all 3 of their timeouts. There's no reason why they shouldn't try and do something with this kickoff. Kevin Davidson back to receive the kick. Taken at the 12. Davidson up the middle. And he's tackled immediately at the 29. Gain of 17. And Dolman and company come out with 1:53 and all 3 of their timeouts left. They should have no reason to not try and push this ball down the field and at least try and match the field goal that the Lions put up on their last drive. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Dolman under center. Quick drop. Swing pass out to Carter. Spin move. Breaks the tackle. And he's taken down at the 5. Sean Hamilton. They're saying Sean Hamilton, but I don't think that was Sean Hamilton that made the tackle at all. That looked like a couple of generics. 2nd and 5. Hamilton letting the clock run here. They're not trying to hurry up. Got to question this decision enough, unless Coach Craig Milewski just doesn't want to put the ball in Dan Dolman's hands, which is possible. We have seen that kind of questionable decision-making before. Dolman takes a medium drop. Quick out to the tight end. 3rd and 3. Here we go. Here's the hurry-up we thought we would see last time. Tough to run a hurry-up out of a 2 tight end formation, but they're going to try. Dolman going deep. And it's tipped. Knocked down. And Hamilton will have to punt with 1:07 left in the half. The generic cornerback all over this route. Almost picked it off, actually. Went through his hands. Right there. Hit him in the helmet. As the Tiger Cats will kick the ball away back to the Lions. We'll have a chance with roughly about a minute left in the half. They'll be able to try and add to that lead. Curtis Shuttler back to receive the punt. Shuttler takes it, tries to spin move, and he's tackled immediately at the 23. Out come the BC Lions for another drive. They scored 3 points last time. They had a good drive going, just couldn't punch it in. It got down to the 2. And then that's where they stalled. See if Mitchell and company decide to push the ball down the field or if they're just quite content to run the clock out. Using a running formation right here. 2 tight ends, 2 backs. Mitchell with a quick drop, though, over the middle. And that is caught. That looks like that got jumbled and bubbled around and somehow ended up in Luke Sogan's hands. They're on the move. First down at the Vancouver 35. Toss out to Smith. Smith's going to get tackled. No, he broke a tackle, broke another tackle. Made it up to the 50. I don't know what happened there. It looked like he got tackled and he somehow made it through. First and 10 on the Hamilton, right at midfield. Still haven't used their timeout. Another quick drop. Dolman over the middle. And another catch. Finally take a timeout. That was the generic tight end, Pierre Holcomb. BC is doing what Hamilton should have done on their last drive. Moved the ball quickly. And now they're inside. They're kind of in kicking range. I would more say in this league you want to be inside the 25 for a sure thing. 3 wide receivers for the Lions as they're pressing for some more points here at the end of the half. Mitchell steps back. Quick out. Caught by Nagy, but he's kept in bounds. They got to hurry up. The Hamilton 32. Another 3 wide. Over the middle. Oh, that was almost intercepted by the generic linebacker. I think he should have had that one. 3rd and 6, BC. As they huddle up to call their next play. This is going to be a crucial play. I'm thinking they might get 1 play off, maybe 2 if they can get to the sidelines before they got to kick this. They're going to go for the kick now at 3rd down. This is a lengthy kick by WFL standards. Kick of 49. Kick is up. And it is not even close. He didn't have anywhere near the length he needed to get that ball past the uprights. And we're still at 13-10. He had this accuracy, he just didn't have the distance. As I said, you pretty much have to be inside the 25 for a gimme in this league. Dolman coming out. I'm thinking they're just going to run a couple plays and run the clock off here. And he hands it off to Carter. Breaks a tackle and a second. A gain of 11, but that will be the end of the half. It is halftime, and Vancouver here. Vancouver is up 13-10 over the Hamilton Tiger Cats. We will see you after the break. Welcome back, everybody. I hope they're enjoying the halftime show as we prepare for the second half, as the BC Lions up 13-10. And a pretty sloppily played game. BC Lions going to kick the ball off to Hamilton to start the second half. That'll be Kevin Davidson making the return. There he comes up the middle. Taking it out to the left, try to spin move and then gang tackle. That's at 25. As the Hamilton offense steps back onto the field to start the second half. See if they can have a more productive second half than they did in the first half. Two tight ends. Carter to Dolman's right. Tolman under center. Looks like the Lions might be coming on a blitz. Oh, and they back off. Dolman over the middle. Great catch by Van Kooten. Haven't called his number at all very much today. I believe only once. Dolman finds him on the first place of the half. Looks like a deep in. Yep. And 4 big tacklers right there. Looked like Shuttler put the big hit on him to knock him down. Bosnick is the deep threat on this team. He's the one that gets a lot of the go routes. And Van Kooten tends to be the underman. Dolman under center. Hand off to Carter up the middle, and he goes nowhere. Tackle behind the line. I think that was Big Pete Dearman, the defensive tackle, made the tackle there. 2nd and 12. Two wide receivers to the bottom of your screen. 8 guys in line of scrimmage for BC as they were anticipating the run, and they stopped Carter again. Looks like he got one of those 2 lost yards back there as he tried to go left side to no avail. 3rd and 11. Hamilton Tiger Cats. Four wide receivers. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. BC in the dime, playing off. Dolman takes a snap a little high. Throws it over the middle. Oh my goodness, that was a generic wide receiver, wide open. If he had made that catch, he is gone. Dolman's got to be a little upset about that one. 4th and 11, and Hamilton will bring on the punting unit. Fair catch called for by Shuttler. Didn't want to make a return there. I got to question that. And he had some room. Might have been able to catch some yardage. And here we are. The Derek Mitchell-led BC Lions offense comes back onto the field for their first drive of the second half. They've been kind of leaning on the back of Jared Smith today. He's been running the ball well. BC still trying to find a bit of an identity. 3 wide receivers, both racks, even with Mitchell in the shotgun. Mitchell over the middle. That is tipped. Almost intercepted. Generic wide receiver drops the ball. It was easily put right into his hands. Farmer. Almost an interception for Hamilton. 2nd and 10, BC. At their own 27. 2 tight ends. Smith directly behind Mitchell. 8 in the box. Smith up the right side. Breaks the tackle in a spin move. It's at the 40, the 50, one man to beat. And he gets tackled down at the Hamilton 48. Jared Smith having himself a great day today. Watch this as the hole opens up. Spins through 2. Misses the 3rd. And he has wide open. If it wasn't for Tony Palermo, he is gone to the house. First down in Hamilton territory. Great run by the Lions. Great play call as they were bringing the blitz from the other side, and that opened up that right side of the line. Fletcher a little mad at himself. I think he was one of the guys that missed tackle. 4 wides. Hamilton press coverage across the board. Mitchell in the shotgun. Takes the snap. And it's a draw play. But Hamilton read that like no tomorrow. Great. I believe that was it was Fletcher that cleaned it up. There was the generic defensive tackle that initiated the contact. And Fletcher with the cleanup tackle. 2nd and 10 at the Hamilton 48. Power formation. Toss to off to the right. Tackle. And he's taken down at the 41. A gain of 7. Jared Smith is coming up on 100 yards. He is having himself a fantastic rushing day. Looks to me like the Lions may have found something here. Take a little pressure off Mitchell. I think that they may have been trying to throw the ball a little too much in prior games. 2 tight ends. Smith the lone back. Hamilton's got 8 men at the box. Quick snap. And it's dropped. Thrown to Frank Nagy. He was covered well there. I don't know if that was Kevin Davidson or the generic that had him covered, but it's going to force the Lions to punt once again. Just a snap. Kevin Davidson back to receive the punt. He's going to let it drop, and it is into the end zone for a touchback. Hamilton will start at their own 20-yard line. See if Dan Dolman and company can get this team moving. They need that crucial first down to get the ball moving. They've had a lot of trouble sustaining drives today against this Lions defense, which has a fantastic front 7, but it's very weak in the secondary. It's surprising that Hamilton keeps coming out in these running formations. Quick drop, tossed out to, I believe that was Carter. No, that was the tight end, generic tight end, for a gain of 7. 2nd and 3, Hamilton on the 27. Same formation. Hand off to Carter. No, fake. Play fake, and they almost got busted. They had it left that ball in Carter's hands. I think he could have been run into daylight. There was nobody out there with him. My goodness, got to wonder what Dolan was thinking on that throw. 3rd and 3. See if they open it up here. They need to start going with the more passing-oriented offense, I would think. They've been pretty much shut down in the run game. Same formation once again. Dolman takes the snap. He's going to throw. Going deep. Oh, my goodness. What a catch by Ivan Bosnick. Diving catch to the Vancouver 48. Holy smokes. I was not expecting that. Neither was BC as they were crowding the line. Dolman just throws it up there over everybody's head. My goodness, if he had hit Bosnick in stride, he would have been gone. 1st and 10 at the 48. Great throw by Dolman. Even better catch by Ivan Bosnick. 2 tight ends. Carter to Dolman's left. Quick step to the outside to the generic tight end. And that is caught for game 4 at the Vancouver 44 as they're on the Vancouver side of the field. And they're finally starting to sustain a drive here. Much what they needed. They needed a first down. They needed to get a sustained drive going. Get that defense off the field for a little while. Give them a rest. 3 wide receivers. Carter to Dolman's right under center. BC playing a little back off. Little toss to Carter up the left side inside. Gain of, say, 2, 3. And it's 3rd and 4. For Dan Dolman. Dolman coming under center again. Carter to his left. BC playing press coverage. They got 8 in the box. Quick strike. And Van Kooten catches it, and it looks like he has, yes, he has. He made first down yardage as he got it just before the outbound line, and then he crossed over past the first down, and it is 1st and 10 at the 36 for the Tiger Cats. Short passing game's kind of been their substitute for their running game today. Dolman 2 tight ends. Again, 8 in the box for the Lions as they've got the safety up on the line. Dolman with a medium drop this time. Over the middle. That is put way up in the air. Oh my goodness, how do you not catch that? Holy smokes, that was just begging to be intercepted. I don't know if that was Sean Hamilton that missed that or what, but holy cow. That was a blooper ball. That should have been a can of corn, as they like to say in the game of baseball. 2nd and 10 at the 36. Dolman under center, power formation. 8 men up on the line of scrimmage again for the Lions, anticipating a run. Dolman with a medium drop, quick out. Kappa, the tight end. Gain of 2. 3rd and 8 on the 35. And you got to think that Hamilton needs to get inside that 25 for a field goal chance to try and tie this up. Four wide receivers, 3 to Dolman's left. Carter's to his left as well. Lions playing off. Pump fake over the middle. That is caught. I believe that was a generic. It is the generic Redmond slot receiver. Pump fake by Dolman, and he, that's a lot of orange jerseys he threw that into. Got to take credit for his arm, I suppose. 1st and 10. Hamilton is finally inside the 20. They're threatening here. Dolman with another drop. Doesn't like what he sees. He throws it. Almost intercepted. Dolman got a little sketchy in the pocket there. Started running around. I don't think he needed to. And that affected his accuracy quite a bit. 2nd and 10 on the 16. Four wide receivers, bunch formation to Dolman's right. Carter's to his left. Bosnick's the only receiver at the bottom of the screen. They're going to toss it to Carter, and he get nowhere on that play. 3rd and 13 on what I'm going to call a questionable play calling on that play. Put Dolman in a tough situation. Now this is John Hetherington's zone, where he can pin his ears back and try and make a play, make a sack. 4 wide receivers, 2 on either side. Lions in the dime. Dolman back. Over the middle. And it is caught by the generic Kerry Redmond. That's his 2nd big catch of this drive, including the touchdown. Just look at that hole right in the zone. The linebacker just misread the throw, like he had a shot at it. And Hamilton is now up 16-13 with the extra point. Could make it 17-13. In the 3rd quarter, Hamilton needed that. They needed to get down, give their defense a little bit of a rest, sustained drive, and the touchdown, their first offensive touchdown of the game. Low snap, kick is up, and it's good. As Hamilton's offense finally gets a touchdown, as the other touchdown was a pick 6 by defensive back corner Kevin Davidson. Ticats up 17-13 with 3:41 in the 3rd. Shuttler back to receive. Short kick, taken at the 13. Going up the middle, breaks the tackle. He's taken down at the 32. Well, out comes the BC Lions offense. Let's see if they can get back those points that the Tiger Cats just scored. Derek Mitchell coming to the line. They've been taking advantage of Jared Smith's rushing today, having a great day on the ground. Hamilton looks like they're coming. Mitchell with a deep ball. Oh, my goodness. Sogan, was that Sogan that dropped that? He should have had that. That looked like that was right in his hands. Let's see, or it was Tommy Palermo on the coverage. I don't think he got his hand on it. I think it just, maybe it put his hand in the way. Skewed the vision. Yeah, it looks like it just skewed Sogan's vision. Either way, it's 2nd and 10. Incomplete pass by Mitchell. He had something there. If Sogan makes that catch, he's gone to the house. See if BC tries that again. Hamilton's backing their corners off. Still got 8 men in the box. Expecting the run. 2 tight ends. Mitchell doesn't like what he sees. Changing the play. Quick drop. Quick out to Sogan. Going to get up to the 38. Tackle made by Tony Palermo. Luke Sogan having himself a decent day. 95 yards catches on 8 catches. And BC at 3rd and 4. Looks like they're coming. Quick drop by Mitchell. Swing pass out to Smith. He's going to get the first down. Is he going to get more? Spins through the first tackle. Take it down at the 44. Good job by Jared Smith to get the first down. Sort of made Kevin Davidson miss. First down at 10. Vancouver 44. Vancouver coming out in the 4 wides. 3 to Mitchell's left. Mitchell under center. One of the defense backs sneaking up. Looks like he might be blitzing from Hamilton. And he is. Hand off to Smith up the middle. Taken down. They're going to give him to the line of scrimmage at the 44. I don't know. That looked like that might have been a loss of 1. But we've seen some questionable ball placements by the referees in this league. It wouldn't be the first time. Hamilton in the box. I guess Sogan really has nobody covering him. Swing pass out to Smith. Spin through, but you're not going to spin through that. Kevin Davidson in the generic making the tackle. 3rd and 8. See what Mitchell has up his sleeve this time around. Sogan was wide open on that. I don't know if Mitchell didn't see it or what, but there was literally nobody on him. Nickel defense. Mitchell steps back, shuffles to the left, wide open. Luke Sogan. My goodness, he is having himself a day. That puts him well over 100 yards. Mitchell with a little shuffle of the pocket to move him over, get away from Andrew Seniak, and then puts it right in that hole between Davidson and the safety. Great throw by Mitchell. BC's on the move again on the Hamilton 29. Just over a minute to go. 5 wide receivers. Hamilton in the dime. It's a snap. I don't know. That would have been probably a 2nd and 3, but the wide receiver decided to do some dancing and then pushed himself back because he hadn't been touched. They rule forward progress at this after 3 yards. If he had just fell backwards, he would have had 2nd and 3. That's what the generics give you, though. 3 wide receivers. Mitchell under center. Hamilton playing way off in the secondary. Quick slant. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. If he had made that catch, he would have had a first down and more. There was nobody around. Hamilton had backed their coverage way off. That's not going to make Mr. Mitchell happy at all. 3rd and 7 at the Hamilton 27. Vancouver marching. 5 wides. Hamilton pressing this time. Looks like they're going to rush 4. Mitchell's got lots of time. Throws it over the middle. Tipped up. Oh, my goodness. Almost intercepted. That vaunted Hamilton pass rush has not gotten to BC whatsoever. You haven't heard a word or a sniff from Mitchell from Derek Burkholder or Andrew Seniuk. As the Tiger Cats force the Lions to kick a field goal once again. 4th and 7 at the 27. It's a 44-yarder. This is not a gimme by any means in the WFL. Snap is good. Hold is good. It's got the distance. They're going to say it is good. And another field goal for the Lions, 44 yards. And we have a 1-point ball game. That's something you get to see very often in the WFL, is a kicker making something over the 40-yard field goal. He had quite a bit of distance on that. And we have a 1-point game. 13 seconds left in the half, or in the quarter, excuse me. Davidson back to receive the kick. Here it is. Good kick taken at the 8. Heading to the right. Davidson. Oh, and we have a penalty. I believe it may be a face mask. That's what I'm going to say. I think that's what we saw was a face mask there. Yep, face mask. Hamilton's going to take that. That'll move the ball up to the Hamilton 30. That's not right, but okay. 9 seconds left in the quarter. Hamilton with a slim 1-point lead. See if they start throwing the ball around a little more. They started to have some success there in that last drive. Not looking that way right now. They're in a running formation. Tons of guys are on the line. Dolman with a quick drop. Outside to the tight end, generic tight end. He's made quite a few catches today. And that's the end of the third quarter. Tiger Cats 17, Lions 16. We'll be back. Hamilton coming to the line. 2nd and 6, 2 tight ends. BC once again, 8 men all around the line of scrimmage, expecting the run, and they get it. Carter off the right, gain of 2. 3rd and 4. BC's been sniffing out this running game all day long after Carter had himself a decent game last week. It's kind of the forte of the Lions is their front 7. Dolman with the quick drop. Caught by Bosnick over the middle. And a first down. Hamilton, that's what they needed. Keep this ball moving. Let's see if they can add some more points to the 17 they have so far. There's Bosnick in the slot. Little slant route. Nobody there to cover. Looked like the Lions were in a zone. 1st and 10, Hamilton. Dolman having a better day this week than he did last week. Not yardage-wise, but his quarterback rating. 3 wide receivers. Toss to Carter, and he is swallowed up behind the line. 2nd and 12. Johnny Hetherington was all over that. And we have 2nd and 12, Hamilton. Deep drop by Dolman. Over the middle. Tipped up and intercepted. Is that Ray Broderick? I believe it was Ray Broderick. No, I'm sorry. Generic offensive or linebacker. Dolman throws it up. Bounces off the generic's head. And into the arms of the generic linebacker. Picked off by the Lions. Now they've got a chance. Mitchell comes out with 3 wides. Once again, Hamilton playing way off the ball with their coverage. Mitchell with a deep drop, steps up in the pocket, and that is caught by the generic wide receiver for a gain of 7. Second and 3 on the 45 of the Lions. Luke Sogan out himself a fantastic day today. Look at how far back Davidson and Palermo are covering here. Hand off to Smith up the middle, spin move, breaks 1, breaks 2, breaks 3. He's off to the races, to the 20, the 10. This is a touchdown for the Lions. My goodness, breakout game by Jared Smith. Holy smokes. What a run. Through the middle. Watch this. Breaks 1, breaks 2, breaks 3. The generic was the last guy to get him. And then there's no way that Fletcher's going to catch Smith before he gets to the end zone. All of a sudden, this game has changed completely as the Lions go up 22-17 with a chance to make it 23. What a game. Kick is up. And it is good. All of a sudden, the Vancouver Lions, BC Lions, have a 6-point lead over the Hamilton Tiger Cats with just under 9 minutes left in the quarter and the game, as the Lions set up to kick the ball off to Kevin Davidson. Kick is up. Taken at the 11. Davidson runs up the middle, breaks the tackle, and then gets taken down at the Hamilton 34. Well, Dolman's got to come out here and show he's got a short memory after having that interception last time out. As the Tiger Cats come to the line, down by 6. Going back to that power formation. Lions make a very big adjustment there. Look at all the men around the line of scrimmage. Hand off to Carter. And he is taken down behind the line for loss of 2. 2nd and 12. Through wide receivers for Dolman. Nichols for the Lions. Dolman under center, surveyed. Medium drop. Quick out. And that is almost intercepted. My goodness, that was holy. That was a little bit of plinko going on there as that ball was up and down before it finally hit the ground. Dolman almost got pick 6 right there, 3rd and 12. Hamilton needs to get a first down here. They need to start moving the ball. Bunch formation to his left. Dolman's drop. Lots of time. Good pocket. Up in the air. Once again deflected. Throwing to Bosnick. Dolman with a questionable decision there. There's defensive backs all around that. 4th and 12, and Hamilton has to punt again. Good snap. Punt is up. Shuttler back to receive. And he is taken down immediately. I don't even think there was a gain there. As the BC Lions come out, and you're thinking possibly that Jared Smith may have another big run in him, as he's had 2 touchdowns today. And he's had himself a great game running the ball. You got to think that BC is probably going to continue to do that. to run the clock down. Hamilton playing way off the ball in the backfield. Mitchell with a quick drop over the middle. Caught by the generic tight end for a gain of 9. BC not afraid to throw the ball here. I thought they would come out and just hand the rock off to Jared Smith, but no doing. 2nd and 1. Mitchell in the backfield. 3 wide receivers. Takes a snap, quick drop, quick out. Caught by Sogan, and he keeps on going. Sogan have himself a day. Taking advantage of this really soft coverage by the Tiger Cats. I don't understand the soft zones they keep playing. Been getting burned steady. Got to wonder what's going on in the defensive side of the field for Hamilton today. They've been struggling defensively. 8 men on the line in the scrimmage for the Tiger Cats. Looks like they're coming. No, they bail out of it. Little screen pass to Smith, and he does not even get to, I guess they're going to call it the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Hamilton was thinking that, the Lions were expecting the Tiger Cats to blitz there. Looking to take advantage of it, and Hamilton bailed out. There's Scott Fletcher. Not having the greatest of days. Probably really frustrated with it. Look at once again, the corner's backing way off. Mitchell making the change in play. You got to think he's changing this to a run play. And he is. Up the middle for Smith. Gain of 1. There it is. Jared Smith having a great day. 147. 2 touchdowns. He's just chewing up this Hamilton defense. Something you weren't expecting from the Tiger Cats. 3rd and 9. Mitchell, empty backfield. Hamilton playing press coverage. There's a snap. And Mitchell runs right into Andrew Seniak. That is a sack. But there was a flag on the play, so let's see if this gets called back or what happens here. It's a holding on the defense, they're saying. Tony Palermo got caught defensive holding. Man, oh man, not what the Tiger Cats were looking for right there, as Andrew Seniak buried Derek Mitchell in the backfield. Instead, it's a 1st down for the Lions at midfield. Lions in the 3 wide receivers. It seems like they might be trying to go for the throat here. Put this game away. Mitchell, draw. Smith taken down immediately in the backfield. Loss of 3. Generic tackle. Once again, he's been a force today in this game, actually, this generic tackle. Making a lot of plays. 2nd 13. Mitchell again at the line. Power formation. Hamilton's got 8 on in the box. Quick drop. Mitchell shuffles a bit. Tosses it out to Smith. Gain of 1, maybe 2. I think they're going to say 1 here. This is 3rd and 11. The Lions are just quite content to throw the ball short now, it looks like, and they're just going to run the clock down. 4 wide receivers to Mitchell's left. He's under center. Quick drop over the middle. What a catch! Oh my goodness, Luke Sogan. Holy smokes. How did he get that? Watch this throw. It was thrown where only he could get it. Up, he catches it and just gets buried by the tackle. My goodness, Tiger Cats have not covered Luke Sogan at all today. 1st and 10 at the Hamilton 33. Hamilton's got all kinds of guys around the block. Looks like they're blitzing here. Hand off to Smith, and he is going. He gained a couple. Made something out of nothing there. Hamilton looked like they had that place scouted, as they were bringing the heat. 2nd and 8 at the Hamilton 30. Hamilton needs to stop here. Force a long field goal, which, as we all know, is not a gimme. 2 tight ends, power formation. Looks like the linebackers are coming. Show him blitz. Toss this time to Smith, and he is buried behind the line. Loss of 4, we're going to say. 3rd and 10. At the Hamilton, sorry, loss of 3. They're calling it 3 at the Hamilton 33-yard line. 3rd and 10. Mitchell comes out, three wides, 2 backs. Hamilton press coverage. Looks like they're rushing 4. Draw play right up the middle. That was Mitchell on the draw play. Interesting decision to do the quarterback draw on a 3rd and 10. And he gains it at a 42. This is going to be a decent length kick. 42 yards for the kicker. He made a 44-yarder earlier. If he makes this is going to pretty much put the game out of hand for Hamilton, you got to think. Hold is good. The kick is up. And it is good. As the Lions take a 26-17 lead. Seeing some excellent kicking today here by the Lions kicker. 2 kicks of over 40 yards. And they take the 11-point lead. It's going to make it very challenging to Hamilton to score 11 points in the final 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Need a good return here. Kick is off to Davidson. Hopefully they can get a good return out of him. Going up the middle, and he is buried at the 29. Great coverage by the BC Lions special teams. Well, here we go. Dolman coming out, 2:14 left. They need 11 points to tie the game, so they need a field goal, a touchdown, and a 2-point conversion. That's a pretty tough task. Johnny Hetherington looking to pin his ears back. Hamilton, 4 wides, 3 to the right. Bosnick by himself at the top of the screen. Lions playing press coverage. Dolman. Deep ball. Intercepted! Is that Shuttler? It was. Curtis Shuttler all over that. They had double coverage there. Got to wonder the decision-making on Dan Dolman. Throwing into double coverage. Watch this Shuttler blanketing the receiver. He's got safety help over the top, so Shuttler cuts it short, grabs the ball, and that pretty much is going to end it for Hamilton, you got to think. Dolman with a second pick of the day. First one I wouldn't really call his fault. That one was absolutely his fault. Trying to throw a ball where it just didn't need to be thrown. Figure BC's just going to run the clock out here. A couple running plays to Jared Smith should kill the time. Smith up the middle. Taken down immediately. Scott Fletcher with the tackle behind the line. Loss of 2. You see the running comparison there. Brian Carter, 5-2. Jared Smith, 144. 17. Vancouver leads 26-17 at the half. We'll be right back. Hamilton crowding everybody up to the line of scrimmage. 8 guys in the box. Hand off to Smith up the middle. Take it down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 11. Hamilton uses one of its timeouts. 2 left. BC can get a first down here that'll essentially put a cap on the game. The wide receivers to the left. Hand off to Smith. He doesn't even get to the line of scrimmage. There's actually a loss of 1. And the Hamilton Tiger Cats do what they need to do to get the stop. Take their second timeout. Minute 54. as the Lions get ready to punt again. Davidson back to receive. Hamilton's probably hoping they can get a good return out of him here. Angled kick. He's going to fair catch it. Oh, my goodness. I think that may have been a mistake, as Hamilton will now get the ball at the 15 and have to march the length of the field, get a touchdown, plus a field goal, recover the onside, and get the 2-point conversion. I don't see that happening. But stranger things have happened. Beyond the arm of one Dan Dolman, 3 wide receivers to his left. Van Kooten by himself down here at the bottom. You can't even see the safeties. Dolman, quick shot over the middle. Van Kooten catches it. First down, hurry up. Offense as they hurry to the line. Yeah, I expect the Lions are going to play some soft zones here. Swing pass out to Carter. He's going to move it up. Stays in bounds. Oh, finally taken out of bounds at the 32. 2nd and 3. Dolman not having the greatest of days. No touchdown passes, 2 interceptions, only 206 yards passing. Strange formation here, running an I. With a minute and a half left. Swing pass out to Carter. And taken down after a gain at 1, maybe. Very strange play calling going on here with less than 2 minutes left that they're running this kind of thing. Over the middle, caught by Bosnick. Again, first down. Hamilton hurrying up again. Trying to make something out of nothing here. Dolman again, swing pass out to Carter. Carter stays in bounds, though. They got to get somebody outside. Stop this clock. Change the formation. Change the play. Something. Swing pass out to Carter again. Taken down inside, and they take their last timeout. Having this two running back formation just was not doing Hamilton any good here in this hurry up offense. Got to question what they were thinking on the play selections. 4 wide receivers. Dolman in the gun. Hamilton or BC in the dime. Takes the snap. Over the middle, deep ball. And that is intercepted again. Dolman taking a lot of chances. I believe that was a generic. It was. And that is going to put a lid on this game. Matt Craig, the generic safety. I don't know who Dolman's. Look at this one. Trying to catch it over top. And the generic was all over that ball. As Hamilton is going to lose this game and go to 2-4. Whereas the Lions are going to go to 3-3. So we see the victory formation to end the game as the Lions will take a knee. And that should do it. As the Hamilton Tiger Cats come into Vancouver and put up a bit of a stinker. Dan Dolman, 3 interceptions, no touchdowns. Not been a great day by any means by the Tiger Cats, as they fall to 2-4, I believe, with a tie with the Toronto Argonauts for 3rd place, as the Alouettes and Winnipeg start to run away with the Eastern Division and those 2 top playoff spots. And that is the end of the game. BC Lions 26, Hamilton 17. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. We'll see you next week.